Welcome back to the premiere of the Central Valley Art Hop Show. I'm your host, Lauren Baker, and we are happy that you're tuning in today. We are back with Cora Ramos, who writes romance suspense novels, and we're so excited to have her here. She's our first author on the Art Hop Show. So welcome, Cora.
Thank you, Lauren. I'm honored to be the first novelist for Art Hop. That's great.
We love it. We love it. So tell us about the books that you've done.
All right. Well, Dance the Dream Awake is a romantic suspense with paranormal elements. And it's really a past life that it comes alive in the jungles of Mexico with a present-day woman that goes there to get rid of the nightmares that she's having. She can't get rid of them. She's been through a lot. So as she travels through Mexico, she meets different people that help to unravel this past life.
That sounds fascinating.
It's a Mayan past life. It's great.
Ooh, I already want to read that. And what's the other one? Because I know that we have covers for 2 books with us here.
Right. I started writing the follow-up to this first novel, and I thought, well, I have to have a past life theme again. So it was set in ancient Japan, and it became so powerful on its own that I had to pull it out and write that as a standalone novel.
Oh, I see.
So it's a story of a courtier, a young woman that becomes a courtier to the emperor's court, and her friend, her childhood friend, who becomes a samurai. And so their love is forbidden in that society, and what happens to let that love either happen or not happen. What happens?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Where do you draw your inspiration for stories like these?
Well, Dance the Dream Awake was really had begun because of an experience, a deja vu experience that I had in one of the Mayan pyramids in the Yucatan.
Oh, you've actually been there?
Yes,
Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I just had these feelings, these quick inspirations, and I followed them up and found that, that there was actually happening. And it stuck with me for a couple of years, and when I had the opportunity to write, I started to write that story, and I didn't know where it was going to go. I'm what they call a pantser. I just start writing, and where's it going to go? So it's fun for me because I don't know what's going to happen until it happens.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be very fun. Like, I dabble, but like that sounds like a really good way to write it, as opposed to like sitting there and like you have maybe an outline, you're like, this is what I'm supposed to do. I hope it comes out as good as I hope it would. But when it just flows like that and it's inspired, I imagine that's the best kind of writing.
It's fun when you're in the zone, and when it's not flowing, it's not so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Are these the only books, or do you have another one in the working?
Actually, I began as a short story writer and won some awards and got published in some anthologies. And so 2 other girlfriends and myself who were in that time period, we put our stories together, and I don't have the book up here, but it's called Valley Fever, Where Murder is Contagious. And it's all mystery and suspense, and it's all set in the valley, in San Joaquin Valley, somewhere.
That's awesome. Where can we find that?
The same where the other, that one is actually online. They're all online. I have them over at the Brass Unicorn tonight.
Oh, yes.
And I felt that was an appropriate venue for my art, because
Absolutely.
It's a metaphysical bookstore, as some people may not know. And I love going in there, and so she's agreed to carry that too.
That's so cool. I mean, I love the Brass Unicorn. That's one of my favorite shops, but I wasn't even aware that they did stuff like that for Art Hop. That's really cool.
So
yeah, so you're going to be at the Brass Unicorn tonight for Art Hop showing your book. Yes?
Well, it'll be in there. I'm not sure how late they stay open. I forgot to ask her.
I think it's like 6 or 7. So
6:30 is their usual hours.
yeah, so it's like there's still some wiggle room for Art Hop hours there, but
Yes.
like I don't think it definitely won't be open late. That's for sure. Not like some of the other ones that will be.
Right.
But what was I going to say? Like, how would you describe for people that don't know what Art Hop is? Like, how would you describe that experience to them?
Well, I've been following it for years, and I love to go. It started downtown, and I love to go down there where they have their galleries, but also their studios. And I don't know how many people know that you can go to the artist studio, and sometimes they're actually working. So you can see their work, and you can watch them work, and it's great. And there's a lot of galleries all in one area downtown, so it's easy to go from one to another.
That's very true. And I love when you can watch the artist kind of like, ooh, what are you going to do? What's your method? You know what I mean? It's kind of like cheating in a way. Like if you're another artist, like, I'm going to lock that in my pocket in my mind for later, how they did that. But it's really cool.
All good artists steal.
And don't look like they stole. They make it their own for sure.
They make it their own, right.
Yes. Where are your favorite places to go for art hop? If you have a favorite.
No, I don't really have a favorite. I like to see new ones that open up, and I think downtown is probably where I've spent most of my art hop experiences.
Yeah. Now, where can people go to find your books online if they're interested in like buying one because like they're so intrigued as am I just by listening?
Well, there is my website that points to Amazon. Black Opal Press is the book publisher.
That's a cool name.
Black Opal Books is actually their title, and but they're carried on Amazon.
Oh, nice. I want to thank you so much for being here, Cora. It's been a delight talking with you, and I hope that I'll see you out tonight, perhaps downtown or maybe in the Tower. Actually, if I remember correctly, it's actually all Tower tonight because it's the first Thursday of the month.
Tower and downtown, right?
Yes, I believe so, because I learned something today on the Central Valley Art Hub show, which I didn't think I necessarily would, but you never know. Everyone has room to learn. But thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
We hope that you'll be back to share more about maybe upcoming books with us.
There you go.
Like, we hope that you'll just be here time and again, and we love I love the cover for Dance the Dream with. That's so pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning into the premiere of the Central Valley Art Hub show. We'll hope you'll be back with us the first and third Thursdays of the month here at Central Valley Talk.